I decided to look behind me once more, and to my surprise, the guy's father was right behind us. Literally, an obese guy loading a shotgun. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Easy Wiz, man, and in today's video I'll be talking about one of my most craziest experiences in high school. If you enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below, but let's get right into it. It was a school day, but it was a bit different today because we would have presenters come in to present and teach us about life lessons that they've experienced throughout their lives. We were split up into different groups, and each presenter would present to us for about an hour each, and then we would switch over to the next presenter. I just finished listening to the second presentation where this gang member was telling us about his past and the reason why he left his gang. To be honest, it does change how I view gang members, but it also shows the reason why you shouldn't put yourself in the situation to end up in a gang. Anyways, it was about lunchtime and I was chilling at my usual area. We called it the benches. It was close to the lockers, and yeah, I guess you could say all the chill kids usually chill there. And then my phone was vibrating in my pocket. I looked at my phone and it was my friend Omar. He messaged me saying, "Yo, let's skip the last presentation." I thought about it for a good minute, but he convinced me even more by telling me that it was a free day and the teachers didn't even care what we would do. So I had that voice in my head telling me, "No, don't do it," but I ignored it and told him, "Yo, let's do it." We linked up, we met up, we ended up leaving through the back exit where it was low key and no one would see us, so I guess it was a good idea. I saw 3 of my other friends outside waiting for us: Jamie, Martin, and Caleb. Jamie was like me, he never really skipped, so I was so surprised when I saw him. Then we had Caleb. He was down for whatever, to be honest. Martin, on the other hand, he was the druggie and he would not do anything unless there was some type of drug meaning behind it. Martin called his dealer and we ended up ordering 4 grams of weed. We had to walk to the cuts to get it, which was like 15 minutes away from the school and also a creepy, shady area. But I was with my friends, so I said to myself, what could go wrong? Martin ended up collecting from the dealer and brought the weed back. We smoked, and I guess you could say we had a typical smoke sesh. After we smoked, I was high as a bird, but it was time to go back to school because our binders and bags were still there. So we were about 10 minutes away from school and we saw this kid walking. He was about 6 feet tall, a year older, and a bit chunky. Also, of course, he didn't want any trouble, but Omar's nickname was literally Trouble. He went up behind the kid, took his headphones, and started throwing it around the group. Luckily, he threw it to me and I gave it back to him, but he would not stop following the kid. He threw stones or whenever he could find on the ground at the kid. It didn't hit him, but he was still trying to get his attention. Little did we know that the kid was walking to his house, and Omar threw a hockey stick at him. His mom saw, and in that moment I heard Omar say, "Run." Whenever Omar said something like that, you already knew that something bad was about to happen. We all started running, no questions asked, and I decided to take a look behind me. I saw this guy's mom chasing us with a hockey stick. Luckily she was old, so she couldn't catch us. I thought everything was gonna be okay, but then I heard the sound of a van. I looked around one more time and I saw a blue van. I didn't know if it was chasing us or what, but instinct told me just to run. And for some reason we all decided to jump the same gate, and it couldn't even fit all of us. Of course, in that moment, who would stop to take turns? I decided to look behind me once more, and to my surprise, the guy's father was right behind us. Literally, an obese guy loading a shotgun, but God sent an angel from heaven or something, and the car started honking. I guess he decided to pull out of the way. My friends were all still trying to jump the gate, but me, I ran around the block. I'm not sure why I did that, but I guess in that moment, I felt it was the safest thing I could do. The van wasn't chasing us anymore, well, me to be exact, and I was just walking, trying to catch my breath after all that running I did. And for some reason, I heard the same blue van that was chasing us. I turned around, and I guess they're right. It was the same blue van. I didn't know what to do. I was out of breath. I was nervous, shaking. I was high as hell, but I just kept running, and I ran across the street, and there was traffic left and right, but luckily I didn't get hit. I started to walk back to school. I was worried. I was horrified. My friends were missing. I didn't know where they were, but I still had to get my binder and I still had to go home. I made it just in time as the presentation finished, and it would look normal if I just walked in and walked out. Of course, this is what I ended up doing, and on my way back, my friend Omar called me and asked me if I was okay, and he also told me that he got a ride from his cousin and everyone else was okay. He asked me if he wanted him to drop me home home, and I told him, nah, I'll just walk it off on my way home. I thought everything would be okay now. The whole situation, everything would be fine. I could go home, play my game, eat, and do whatever I like. But that wasn't the case. I mean, I did end up making it home safe, and I ate, washed the dishes, did my chores as regular, and I was just chilling. About 2 hours after, I was just chilling in my room on my phone, and then I heard my door open. My dad came from work, and he had the belt in his hand for some reason. He told me, hey, hold on to this for me. In that exact moment, I knew my life was over. I said to myself, please bring me to the gulag so I could get one more chance with this entire day. I was just thinking, questioning myself, what did I do wrong? While my dad was taking a nice cool bath because he just came from work. Anyways, it hit me. I skipped school. My friend Omar lied to me and told me that the teachers wouldn't take attendance just so I could skip. But then my dad came out of the shower. He questioned me also. Of course, I didn't tell him that I smoked, but I made some other excuse up. But he still got a call from school saying that I skipped, which you know black parents, they are really strict with school. And then he beat my ass. Luckily, it didn't hurt that much, and I kept moving forward, remembering that crazy experience I had that day. Well, this was one of the craziest experiences I had during my high school time. A bunch of crazy things happened, and I'm just happy to have gotten out of it alive. And I guess what I learned from this experience is not to mess with some random kid, because you never know what their parents might be. If you found this video entertaining and would like to see more like this one, then let us know by liking and subscribing. Also, comment down below if you have had any crazy experiences like this one.